One very powerful and unique way to learn the ins and outs of prompt engineering and AI art styles is through Leonardo's new tool, Flow State. Instead of trying to craft the perfect prompt, Flow State will guide you through with different options and elements and allow you to sort of explore the various styles available to you when generating images. And when you log into Leonardo AI, first of all, you can come straight up here to Flow State. Otherwise, if you head over to the left here to AI Tools, head to Image Creation, and instead of Classic Mode, head over to Flow State. And now we've got something a bit different than what we've usually seen, with a few different options we can try here on the right. But first of all, I'm going to type in something I want to see, something really basic like a samurai warrior on the battlefield. We haven't added any styles or any kind of descriptors. What we're going to do instead is come over here to the left, where we have vibe, lighting, shot type, and color theme. So I'm going to go to vibe, and we get this menu here that we can explore. And we can also go down the left here, but also we can come across the top. So if I choose a vibe, I don't really want a color sketch or a street photo. So I can go through and see something I think is going to suit what I'm looking for the best. So for now, I'm going to run with anime to test that out. And then I'm going to come up over here to lighting, or I can come down here and choose the kind of lighting I would love to see. I'm going to go with mystical. And with the shot type, I'm going to go cinematic. And with the color theme, I can either leave it on automatic and let Leonardo kind of come up with something for me, or I can choose something in particular. I'm going to scroll down, and for something different, I'm going to go with electric, which is a little bit different from what we've covered with the other styles here. In order to showcase it more effectively in the video, I'm going to choose a 16:9 aspect ratio, but I can go to more and pretty much choose something a little bit more unique. But I can stick with 16:9 for now. And I'm going to leave prompt enhance turned on because it will improve my prompt, and I'm going to just keep it on private. But I'll close out of this. When I'm ready to go, I simply hit generate, and I'm not editing out the wait time here. And you can see it's generated a series of images. And these are all looking pretty good. I can scroll down, and this happened in almost an instant. And if I keep scrolling to the bottom, it just keeps generating. So this is really powerful. And now I'm zoomed in, so it may look a little bit different on your screen. Things might be a little bit smaller, but if I find one that I really like, I can explore it a little bit further. I really like this image. And it's not a super high resolution image. It's pretty low, but that's how I believe that is how it's able to generate so many images so quickly. So when I'm happy to go ahead with it, I can click upscale. And of course, I want to double the size of it, so it ends up being 2752 by 1536. And the upscale strength, I can choose what I want here. We can always come back and change this. But I'm going to stick just with what we have, although this is supposed to be an anime style, so instead of realistic, I'll go with artistic and upscale this image. We have our original image here, which is what was just simply generated in Flow State. And then we have the upscale, which adds in some of those finer details. So that's pretty powerful. But coming back, if I scroll through and find more images I like, such as this one here, for one, I can upscale straight from here or even download, but I can even dive a bit deeper and click more like this. And I can generate more images in that style to explore. Once again, we've got this one here. Maybe I'll upscale it. Again, we have our original, which looks pretty good. Switch to our ultra upscale. And things are looking sharp and very cool. But coming back, if I want to continue down that rabbit hole, I can keep on pressing more like this. And it slowly refines down into that style. So now I've got a lot more options here. This one is looking a bit closer again, but I've sort of hit the end. I've got 3 levels deep, but you can see how most of these images are very similar. So this is a great way to really select from a canvas of images and slowly drill down to what you're after. So finally, I upscale this image. Again, we have our original, we switch to the upscale, we've added some really nice details to that. But keep in mind, if we go back out and head down to our library, and I click on this image, even though I have the ultra upscale selected, I can still click upscale image here. And as long as I remember to come up to this drop down and switch to the ultra upscale again, I can give it a second upscale to get about 5,500 pixels by 3,000 pixels to get an even larger image. But beware, it does cost a lot more tokens to do this. So I click upscale. Now I've gone from the original, which still looks pretty good, to the first upscale, which looks much sharper, more detailed, to another upscale, which is absolutely gigantic and adds a lot of detail and really sharpens up that image. And it all started with a simple prompt, going down that rabbit hole of Flow State, and just simply adding a few upscales to the mix to create this really gigantic and really awesome piece of AI art. Now, coming back to Flow State, I'm going to add another prompt in, such as a woman's face staring intently. I come back to my vibe, maybe I choose street photo, and even if I just leave it at that, I can hit generate, and we get a really diverse range of images. And can always come back in, choose my lighting, such as low key, my shot type as spooky, my color theme, jet black, close out, come back up and generate again to see what I come up with. And I've noticed that things are a little bit too dark. So maybe instead of shot type spooky, I go to epic. And we're getting something a little bit closer to what we're after. And we can make these little adjustments as we go. So maybe jet black is too dark. We go to jet black here, switch it out for cool tones, and we can slowly switch out until we get a good base to start from. I really like the sort of cool vibes here with a little touch of sort of pink light. So again, more like this. And again, this is a bit closer to what I'm after. I click more like this again, and I get these images that are all very similar in style. So I can once again go down that rabbit hole in Flow State to dig deep to find something I'm after. And after our upscale, we get this really nice photographic image with some nice skin texture added and just a really nice result simply by picking through the various images we were presented. And one of the coolest things about Flow State and Leonardo AI is that it gives us some guidelines of certain phrases we can use on our prompts. So if I see here street photo, low key lighting, epic shot, cool tones, what I can do is use that as a reference. So I come back up to my prompt and I type in street photo, low key lighting, epic shot, and cool tones. And I'm going to actually copy that prompt, head back to classic mode, and I can use some of these other presets. So I could even try this in Flux Dev, which is a new model added to Leonardo. Paste in my prompt. I'm going to turn off prompt enhance and just leave it nice and simple. Hit generate. And I've been able to go for a similar vibe with a different model. And again, if I really think this is a little bit too muted, or maybe I just don't think Flux is doing the job I want it to, I head back up to Flux Dev, choose something else, go back to Cinematic Keynote, and take things a step further by adding in the different and added layers of control that we have in the normal image generator as well. So heading back to Flow State, how do some of these different vibes look when compared to one another? I'm going to head up top here and simply add in another prompt, such as a half cyborg Santa Claus. And with the vibe, I'm going to keep everything at automatic, start with a color sketch, and just sort of compare some of these to show you how they look. And you can see how with the color sketch, it has created that real sketch-like feel to it. It's remained true to the subject with the anime, although a little bit more creepier sort of look. And as you scroll through and try these different styles, architectural tends to use more buildings. You can see how each of these vibes really sort of like nails down the style that you choose. I really like this logo, like an esports style logo. It's just a really, really fun tool for exploring these styles. And long exposure, we get a very unique image here with long exposure in the background. We get an origami cyborg Santa. And by playing with these vibes, and then of course you can draw further from here and experiment further with the other settings, but this is all just automatic. And I'm going to touch on in a minute how you can sort of dive a bit deeper into that to discover some of those other sort of settings by simply selecting one thing and using everything else on automatic. But really nice cyborg Santa tattoo there, you get the idea. But the other thing I want to mention also is if I wipe this clean, type in something else again, such as a grizzled old warrior's face, I'm going to X all of these here, put them all on automatic. Hit generate, and you'll notice we get a much more diverse range of images. Now I really like this anime style image. If I hover over it, you'll notice it's gone for vibe anime, shot type epic. I come down here to this one. It's got lighting, shot type. So if you're not sure what you want to receive, you can just simply try with having these on automatic and venture into it that way. So let's say I want to go deeper into my anime style. I click more like this and it will update on the left, showing me what settings I have. And again, we can dig deeper. And because we started off with automatic, we can actually, instead of going just 2 levels deep, we can now go in a little bit further and actually go through 4 levels deep. That's a pretty cool feature because it allows you to really explore the vibe, lighting, shot type, color themes, and really go deep on sort of discovering some of these styles, learning them, and also just getting a really, really vast selection of images to choose from. So I highly recommend checking that out. Head to Leonardo AI. There is a link in the description if you want to check it out. Otherwise, that is the video for today, guys. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please consider giving the video a like. Otherwise, hope to see you again soon. Have a great day.